Welcome to my channel Study English. The Lover's Tree. The lover's tree was a tall and beautiful tree with golden leaves that sparkled in the sun. It stood in the corner of a meadow, far away from any other trees. It was surrounded by a dense green bush and a fence, but there was no way to reach it. Only those who were in love could see the beauty of the lover's tree. It was a mystery why this special tree existed, and nobody knew its exact location. But people in the surrounding villages had heard of it, and they would often talk about it, especially during the chilly winters, when those who were unlucky in love would visit the neighboring taverns and drink to forget their sorrows. There was once a young couple who lived in one of the neighboring villages. They were named Eliza and Alexander. They had been in love for a long time, but nobody knew about their relationship. They had never told anyone about their love, not even their families or friends. They felt ashamed of their feelings, as they thought it was not normal to love someone of the same gender. As the days passed, the young couple grew colder, and their hearts grew heavier. They stopped talking to each other, and their love seemed to vanish. They were always cold, and their cheeks would wear a pale shade of during the winters. They knew that their love had to be eternal, but they didn't know how to find it. One day while Alexander was out on a walk, he stumbled upon the lover's tree. It was different from the other trees around him. The lover's tree was made of a special material that made it shine in the sun. Alexander knew he had to find out the truth about the tree, so he brought Eliza to see it. When they arrived, they saw that the lover's tree was far more magnificent than they had imagined. The tree had a mysterious aura that pulled them in, and they couldn't leave. They sat beside it and started talking about their love. Eliza told Alexander that she had always loved him, and she couldn't imagine her life without him. Alexander confessed that he loved her more than anything in the world, and he feared that their love was never going to last. Suddenly, an angel appeared next to them and said, "The lover's tree only grows in the presence of true love, and it has a unique power that can only be unlocked when both lovers are satisfied." Alexander and Eliza looked at each other with surprise, but they weren't surprised about the angel's presence. The angel explained that they would have to solve a puzzle to unlock the tree's power, and that they needed to plant a seed from their love. Alexander and Eliza stood up, and they went back to their cottage. They searched for a seed that would grow their love, and they found one in a little garden near their house. They took it and planted it in the lover's tree, and they watched as it grew. The tree's powers started to work, and they saw a dazzling light that filled the air around them. They both looked at each other and saw that their love had grown stronger. They knew that their love had unlocked the tree's power, and they knew that the lover's tree was more than just a tree. It was a symbol of true love, and its power could unlock any love. Alexander and Eliza sat beside the lover's tree for hours, admiring its beauty and the power it had. They knew that the tree was more than just a tree. It was a symbol of their love that would last forever. Years passed, and Alexander and Eliza grew old. They were no longer young, but their love had never faded. They watched as the lover's tree grew old too, but its beauty and power had only grown. They knew that their love had unlocked the tree's magic, and it would always remind them of their true love. As they lay down next to the tree, they knew that they had found something special, something that nobody else could ever unlock. They knew that their love had unlocked the tree's power, and it would always hold a special place in their hearts. And so Alexander and Eliza lay down by the lover's tree, feeling the warmth of their love. They closed their eyes, and they slowly fell asleep, knowing that their love would never fade. They had unlocked the power of the lover's tree, and it was a symbol of their love forever. Please subscribe to my channel